August 20th is when all the media, they hailed like, yay, Greece is no longer in bailout. Everything is fine. They've exited the European bailout. The classic response to a debt crisis as they went through would have been to default on the debts and then get an IMF loan and then restart the economy. Instead, they weren't allowed to default on any of the debts. In fact, all of their debts were almost 100% made whole. All the bondholders were made whole. The European Stability Mechanism dispersed its final tranche of loans to the Greek government on August 6th. On August 20th, the program officially ended, although the loans are not expected to be fully repaid for another half a century. It's another half century of paying back these debts. Hopefully, there's no other financial crisis that ever intervenes in that time. There is actually a huge amount of austerity and further increases in taxes coming for the poor.
Goldman Sachs cooked their books and made it look like they had less debt than they did. So then they jumped into the euro, loaded that country up with all these loans at interest rates that they could never afford to work with, and then they killed it. And now they own it. The IMF and the Troika and the ECB and the EU and the ECB, they all fed on a corpse of Greece that they themselves killed. They took all the assets, they sold them, they repackaged them, they financialized them. If Germany marched into Greece and they took over the government and they imposed German law, then you'd say, oh my God, Germany just conquered Greece. But instead, the ECB, which is Germany, decided to bankrupt the country and wrap everything up in the country as a bond that's now going to be paid off in 50 years. So there's no difference. The people are experiencing the same thing. And they're now going to move on probably to another country